What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Platinum Edition DLC video on the Xbox One. This time, High Speed Edition. But I do appreciate you guys clicking the video. How's it going today? We have some bailing to accomplish, boys and girls. Hence the high speed video, because it's a lot otherwise. Just saying. If you guys would not mind to hit that subscribe button, there it is, and make sure that you guys are ringing that bell, I would greatly appreciate it, so you get those notifications when new videos go live. I would appreciate it, boys and girls. Thank you very much. Alright, so I recorded for about an hour and I want to say 15 minutes. I want to say an hour and 15 minutes. And I'm going to double check that because, you know, I feel like having the facts for you guys. You see, the facts. The facts. Let's check this out. Where is it at here? It's over here somewhere. An hour and no, am I clicking on the wrong thing, aren't I? I clicked on the wrong thing. It said 20 minutes and I was like, no, that's the next video. This one was an hour and 16 minutes, so about an hour and 20 minutes. I was pretty close, just from guesstimating. It was a lot of bailing, to be perfectly honest. It really was a lot of bailing, but you know, I was able to like watch a podcast while I was working on it. You know, no big deal. Able to get some stuff done kind of behind the scenes, you know. Catch it up on my YouTube, basically, is what I'm saying. Because you guys know, I do watch a lot of YouTube. That's kind of why I started the whole YouTube thing, was because I watched a lot. And it was like, hey, if said person can do this, well, by golly, Miss Molly, I bet I can too. And, you know, it's working, right? It's working out. It's working out. But yeah, the what's it called? The bailing. The bailing. I did talk about in one of the previous videos getting a rake and hiring him, but it probably would have been a better way to go. I'm assuming you could hire him in a field of straw like this. I don't actually know. The problem is you'd have to get the right size rake so that he would just put two into one every time, because eventually I think if you had a small enough rake, or if you had the incorrect size rake, it would cause issues. But it would still be better than what I had to do here, which is back and forth across the field a billion times. But you know, at least if I had the rake, then it would only be half a billion times, you see. Or something like that, maybe, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, it was a lot of bailing. But that's okay, because honestly, the bales are worth a lot of money. You know, about 1,000 a piece. It adds up. It adds up. Now, I'm not going to continue to bail on this map, this particular Let's Play, because there's no reason to. I'm not going to do animals. I've said that kind of from the beginning on this series, that I'm not going to get into animals. This series, the goals for me with this series is world domination. And we'll see how that goes eventually. You know, owning all the fields, farming them all, that kind of stuff. And then we'll move on when we get to that point. But, you know, this series has some life left in it. What is this, episode 30? I've already recorded episode 31. So there's still some life in this series, I feel like. I feel like it's progressing at an okay rate. Especially what happens in the next video, because I already recorded the next one, you see. Just lying. I was going to do this voiceover first and then record the next one to kind of, you know, keep them synced up. But then I was like, nah. So I didn't. I recorded that one first, and then basically got the Xbox done, turned it off, you know. I'm done recording on the Xbox today. I do have some more stuff to do on the PC today, but hey, that's okay, right? I think, I hope, maybe, I'm not sure. But yes, I digress. So yeah, this series, I'm having fun playing on the Xbox, actually. I kind of didn't think I would, but I am enjoying playing on the Xbox again. There are some quirks about the Xbox, just not so much with Farm Sim, just in general with Xbox, that you just have to get used to sometimes. And then because my Xbox, I don't have it on the instant on mode. Actually, it is on instant on mode. Okay, let me rephrase that. It is on instant on mode. But I have it hooked up to my smart power strip, and the smart power strip is really not that smart. Basically, it has one plug, and it's actually meant to be your computer. Okay, so you plug your desktop computer into the one plug, right? And when it's drawing electricity, the rest of the power strip is turned on. It's actually a pretty cool thing. I spent way too much money on it, but that's okay. It's pretty cool. And so then when your computer's off, your computer still gets power because, you know, to maintain the battery and whatnot. But everything else that's plugged in to certain plugs on the power strip is completely turned off. So things like speakers, printers, monitors. For me, it's monitors. That's the big one. Audio mixers. Stuff like that is always drawing electricity. So when my computer's off, if I can turn off all of that stuff, fantastic. Fantastic. So my Xbox is part of that. So with the Xbox One, when it's on instant on mode, if it loses power, it will not go back into that low power instant on mode till you turn it on and then turn it off again. So being that I turn off, and let me rephrase this. So I actually have it rigged up to one of my monitors, my top left monitor. If I turn the top left monitor off, it turns off pretty much everything on my desk. All 5 monitors get turned off. My speakers, they stay on, but like my audio mixers get turned off. A whole bunch of stuff gets turned off if I just turn off that top left monitor, which is pretty cool that it cuts the power. Because that way I'm not using electricity when I'm, say, at the farm and I'm not on the computer or doing whatever. I can just simply reach up, turn that monitor off, and it kills pretty much everything on the desk. Now, the computers are wired up separately because I have to leave those on for rendering and uploading quite a bit overnight. But all this other stuff gets turned off. It's actually pretty awesome, not going to lie. And I believe I got it on Amazon, and just if you guys are interested, I believe you can search Smart Power Strip. I believe that's what you'd call it. I don't know. I heard about this thing years ago on some show, and then when I finally was like building my desk set up and everything, and I'm like, well, I want to be able to turn everything literally off at night, you know, so there's no little lights on or anything. I had to do some research and found the one that I have, and it was like $40 for a power strip, but I like to think that, hey, I'm saving a little bit of electricity, you know, every night when I'm not actually on the computer, so why not, right? Why not? It just makes sense to me. It just makes sense to me. I wouldn't actually mind getting another one because I don't have enough plugs on that one, plus I'm, you know, on like other sides of the wall with some of the stuff now, and whatnot. Alright, so when we started selling bales, it looks like we have $240,000. Keep that number in mind. Keep that number in mind. $240,000. Keep it in mind for when we get done here. But yeah, the smart power strip, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And nowadays you could probably have one that, like, you know, you turn on and off with your phone via Bluetooth or something. But I've had this thing for a number of years. Actually, yeah, for a number of years. When I started, let's see, because my first like setup here at home, because you guys know we had the studio over at the other place. My first setup here really was just 2 laptops. That was my setup. Actually, it was 1 laptop at first because I did all the editing and rendering on the laptop. And then it shifted to 2 laptops. Or was it a laptop and a monitor? It might have been a laptop and a monitor, but then I carried the monitor to the other place every Saturday so we could use it to record videos. It was the struggle was real. And then when I got the desktop computer, that's probably when I got, that's probably when I got that power strip. And we've had that desktop, well, it's the desktop that no longer lives. It was the beast. The beast. Yeah, just saying. The beast, the good old computer from back in the day. But, okay, so I started with a laptop. Then I think I went to 2 laptops. Then I went to 2 laptops and an external monitor. I thought I was hot stuff, buddy. Let me tell you, when I got a separate monitor, I believe that's how it went. 2 yeah. So we had a way, let me just say, and it's nothing shady, but I can't go into it too much, but we had a way to get these, laptops. That's all I need to say. It was somebody's job, okay? That's all I need to say. It was through somebody's job, and so we had access to a bunch of kind of crappy laptops, but you know what? It was better than the computer that we had at the time, because I didn't have a computer at the time. I didn't own a computer at the time. And so... Actually, I did, but it was ancient computer. Wouldn't play games, wouldn't render videos, nothing. I tried, but it wouldn't do it. So there's that. Anyway, so when I got the desktop computer, I think I had a monitor, and then eventually I went to 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then I actually went to 6 for a while. Okay, and I know, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about it. But it just, I don't know. It's when you're streaming and recording like I am. I mean, yeah, right now I'm using 3 monitors. Okay? I'm not using the 2 top monitors. I don't often use, I mean, I shouldn't say that actually. Every time I stream, I do use both top monitors. But right now, I'm not using both top monitors. I could, in theory, turn them off, but if I turn that left one off, it turns off all the other monitors, so I'm not going to do that. But, you know, it's just, as you make money off YouTube and then eventually Twitch, you can, at least to me, I feel like I need to invest that money, or at least a portion of that money, back into Puma Plow and make Puma Plow better, and, you know, just make it easier on me to sit here for hours and stream and have more monitors so I can get more work done, because one whole monitor... And actually, I could separate this out onto more. But one whole monitor right now is nothing but File Explorer windows. I have 4 of them open on one monitor. 2 are audio on... Okay, since I have 2 computers now, and I don't know why this is a weird conversation for a video, I know. But since I have 2 computers now, I record basically everything on one computer, but then I edit and render it on the gaming computer. So right now, where I'm recording this voiceover... I'm talking to the I'm talking to the streaming computer, but I'm watching the video from the gaming computer in the editing program. And then, so when I get done, I'll save the audio. It goes into a File Explorer window over here, my raw audio file, okay, or my raw audio folder, I should say. And then I have to copy it over to the other computer. Same thing with video. I record it on the one, copy it to the other one, and the only reason I do that is the gaming computer is faster at rendering, and so I might as well use the faster computer to render because it has a better processor. It has the same GPU, same amount of RAM, it has a different type of RAM, but it's all about that processor for rendering, you see. And since it has a better processor, it renders quite a bit faster. So there's that. So what do we start with? $240,000? Well, there's 100 grand plus already. Just saying. Just saying. I think we started with 240, right? Pretty sure that's what that said. I can't remember exactly. Pretty sure though. That would be about right. Would be about right. So it is amazing how much money you can make off Baling, by the way. It really is. It really, really is. Oh, and then I want to preface the whole like 5 monitor thing. I believe I only paid for 3 of them. In fact, I know I've only paid for 3 of them. The top 2 monitors were monitors that my brother, my oldest brother, was no longer using because he wanted to go to a 3 monitor setup. He had 2, wanted to go to 3, but he wanted all 3 of his to match. Plus, he wanted to upgrade to LED monitors because they're more efficient and all that stuff. And so when he was replacing those, he's like, well, you want them? And I was like, I'm not going to turn them down. So basically he gave me their 23-inch monitors. They are HP, which I know HP, that's like ancient. They're old monitors, but you know what? They're pretty darn good still. They look real good. They almost look as good as my Samsung monitors, but I have a thing for Samsung, in case you guys don't know. I love my Samsung 27-inch monitors on the bottom row. So basically I was able to add the top 2 monitors for like 40 or 50 bucks because I had to buy the mounts to put them on. But other than that, it was no big deal. You know, he gave them to me for free, so I can't really argue with that, you know. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, because it does sound weird when I'm like, yeah, I have 5 monitors. It's like, oh, you spend money. It's like, no, I mean, yes, but no. Just saying. All right, all the bales are picked up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we made like 100 and what, 20,000? Somewhere around there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That is not bad for picking bales up, you know? It's a lot of money, and I really should do it every single time. But let's be real, I'm not going to. So there's that. It is a time-consuming process. You know, when we, on our stream maps, a lot of times we would like to bale or pick up loose straw every single time just to sell it. But eventually it's like, okay, yeah, hours just to do that. Let's not do that anymore. It's not worth it to us, you know? That kind of thing. But hey, it's all good. It is all good. In the hood, you see. All good. In the hood. So we're gonna... I probably should have stopped recording when I got done baling, because that was kind of the point of the video. But I'm like, you know what? I need to get this other stuff done, like fertilizing, planting, selling crop with the train. Like, I kind of need to get this stuff done. So let's just keep on rolling and keep on recording. That's why I recorded so long. But hey, it's all good. You know, I need to fertilize the sugarcane that I don't know how to get to. You know, those little things like that, right? Just saying. Drive the sugarcane harvesters, drive these tractors back home with the harvesters and the tippers, you know. It's just a lot of the little stuff that I need to get done on this map that I wasn't getting done on this map. So there is that. Where are we going? Oh yeah, we're gonna park them down here in front of the hangar. I kind of wish the hangar was empty so we could actually like store our stuff in there and there wasn't a airplane in there, because yeah, you know, that would be nice, right? But that's okay. That's okay. Or maybe you could like tow the plane out of there and like sell it or something and like get rid of it, clean your homestead up a little bit, you see? Just saying. So we're loading the barley into the train right now. I'm gonna haul it up the hill, get rid of it. You guys know I'm a stickler for just getting rid of crop on Farm Sim in general. Except for on the Plains and Simple map for some reason. And I think I have that map figured out now. Just, that's another story. Cows are producing a lot over there. But anyway. Yeah, so here with this map, I tend to just get rid of crop as fast as possible. Like, literally, I'm done harvesting. Okay, time to sell it. What's the price? I don't really care. Let's go. Let's get rid of it. I know I should price shop it around, but it's hard to sell on this map in quantity, because the dump points are kind of not great and stuff like that. So realistically, the train is the option to sell on this map as far as I'm concerned. It's the only way to sell as far as I'm concerned. So it's kind of nice to load it up and just get rid of it. And yeah, I could make more money by price shopping and waiting, maybe, or waiting for great demands, but this building only holds 500,000 liters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that much. It's not that much. Yes, there are 3 of these buildings on the map, so that's 1.5 million. I was gonna say 1.2 million, but it's not. It's 1.5 million. But it's just, I don't know. I prefer just to get rid of it and be done with it, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's just that. So here we go, off again. And I just was reminded of something. I need to check an email. I don't need to check it right now, but it's in my head, so I might as well check it, right? Just saying. So, yeah, filling that last car up here. And away we go. Woo to the woo-woo. Saying, gotta love it. Gotta love it. What is that? Woo to the woo-woo. Oh, dokily. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna sell that too. So you guys can see we're making, like, we have the money. Okay? We have all of the money. All of the money. Just saying, all of it. All of the money. All of it. $600,000, $603,000. That's going to be fantastic. Wait and see what we do with it in the next video, guys. Until then, I'm your boy, John from Puma Plow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I haven't said this in a while, but hit that like button, wouldn't you? Would you please? I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Alright, see what I do with this money next time. Until then, I'm your boy John from Plow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.